There truly are, there are permutations that you simply cannot predict. This is one of them.
Hey, I want to say these are live pictures of the president addressing a large crowd in Istanbul. I wanted to get you to listen to that. Obviously, it's not in English, but to get a sense of what was going on. When you look at the crowd and the demeanor of the crowd, Joshua, he appears to have tremendous support.
You're exactly right. We've already talked about the fact that more than half of Turkey supports this man. If you look out in that crowd, it's all men, number one. You look at the ministers and the cabinet officials that are around him. His son-in-law is to his left, the energy minister. He is talking, and I can only hear barely parts of what he's saying right now, but he's talking about last night and what this represents. He's really doubling down, and the rhetoric that's coming out is not somebody who's trying to be conciliatory. He's basically saying this is treason, and the booing that you're hearing is probably directed at the coup attempt. You know, whoever did this is going to pay dearly. We've already heard about the loss of life on the police side. I would imagine that they're going to prosecute very heavily all the officers. They've already rounded up over 130, it looks like, thus far.
We're talking to our panel of experts as Turkey's president addresses supporters in what appears to be, from this angle, a large crowd in Istanbul. I think we have some translation. Let's listen.
Stance. So far as you continue your position in this way, we will succeed. I would like to make a certain expression, particularly at the highest level of our army, from the heads of the armies to lower ranking officers and to ordinary private soldiers. In Turkey, armed forces are not governing the state, are not leading the state, and they cannot. This should be known by all. This nation brought a certain government using their own will by election. The government is in control. 50% of the people elected a president, and that president is on duty. My brothers, I want you to know this. Those who brought these tanks out, what happened to these tanks? My people took these tanks back, haven't they? So far as we believe in that, so far as we are alive, we will be prepared to die in the cause to tackle these people. But we will stand firm. We are not going to compromise. Now I'm addressing those in Pennsylvania. The betrayal you have shown to this nation and to this community, that's enough. If you have the courage, come back to your country. If you can. You will not have the means to turn this country into a mess from where you are. The crowd is chanting, we want, it's not very clear. At every step we are taking, we will be pay attention to this. They cannot stand with Turkey getting bigger, Turkey developing. But whether they like it or not, we will complete what we are targeting. We will achieve to our target. The God is great. The God is great.
Turkish President
Now the
Tayyip Recep
flights
Erdogan addressing supporters in a crowd in Istanbul. Now he has spoken to the media twice, and now he is addressing the public live and outdoors. Again, and I'm here with my panel, Bob Beresfield, Lieutenant Rick Francona, Joshua Walker, Spider Marks here as well. Here's what he said, panel, and let's dissect this. He said, at the highest level of our army to the lowest ranking, the government is not leaving the state. This should be known by all. He said the people elected this government. Those who brought the tanks out, my people took the tanks back. We will be prepared to die to tackle these people. We will stand firm. We will not compromise. The betrayal shown is enough. If you have the courage to come back to your country, come back. And then there was chanting as well. Joshua Walker pointed this out, but I want that might have been what he was saying, and indeed he was. Lieutenant Colonel Rick Francona, what's your response to this?
Well, you know, it was interesting to watch him work that crowd because this is what prevented this coup from succeeding. When he called the people out to go out in the street, I think that effectively ended the coup, and the coup probably failed right there because, and General Marks and I were watching some of this footage earlier, when you saw these people in the streets walking up to armored vehicles, tanks, APCs, and literally putting themselves in the path of these vehicles, climbing up on the vehicles, disarming the soldiers, and the soldiers didn't know what to do. Just the mass of the people.
Let's listen in. Let's listen in.
It was reminiscent of Egypt.
Let's listen in, Colonel. Let's listen.
Don't forget. The crowd is chanting Recep Tayyip Erdogan. What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? What do we say? One nation, one flag, one motherland, one target.
And there you have the President, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, and again, they are chanting his name, as you heard from the translator, and there they are, chanting again. And look at the size of this crowd. It is really a crowd of thousands. It looks like tens of thousands. And the President of Egypt, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, again addressing that crowd. He says, what do we want? We want one nation, one flag, one motherland. Sorry to cut you off, Colonel Francona, as you were saying.
Well, I think you saw it right there. I mean, he's got the popular support now, and I think he's in a much better position politically now than before. He emerges from this much stronger, and now he can enact those reforms. I want to talk a little about. You were talking about he was talking about the military officer corps, and that they don't run the country. That the people run the country. The government runs the country. You know, over the last 4 or 5 years, Erdogan has been very successful in weeding out any opposition in that senior officer rank. So I think when you look at who was running this coup, it was not the senior officer level. They're all loyal. It was probably at the brigadier colonel level, and that's why they just didn't get this done. You know, coups have to be done, as General Marks said, they've been done very quickly, very efficiently, and you have to put a leader in charge. They didn't do any of that.